Good morning, folks. I'm over here at Walmart, just doing a little shopping, and this is in Rockland, Maine. Rockland, Maine. Right over here next to, there's a Tractor Supply right there in the building in the next parking lot. Right there. And then this is Walmart. And I finished my shop. I'm just waiting for a friend. And I was just looking over here in their gully. Now, I mean, I'm assuming it's probably a little bit of a wetlands in here. You know, so that's a contributing factor. It's not currently holding any water. You know, so I would say that it's very minor. You know, if there's if there's a moisture standing here, it's a minor amount. Okay, because that would normally cause trees to rot like this. But I don't think that that's actually the case. Look at all these lobsters someone just threw on the ground, or crabs rather. That's pretty disgusting. For someone to just throw them on the ground, whatever. Anyhow, as you can see, in this entire gully, all these trees are dead or dying, pretty much dead. Most of them are pretty close to dead, or I should say most of them are dead, and then the few that are left are close to dead. They only have a little bit of pine needles at the very, very tops of them left. But look at the root system, like this tree right here. I mean, it's probably a 6 inches diameter. Yeah, 6 inches diameter from one side to the other there. And look at the tiny root system this tree has. Here's a pretty good size, and this is actually multiple trees. There's 1, 2. Hey, let me go around here so we can count them, and you folks can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, here's one right aside of it actually. Look at the tree, and then the root system. It's pathetic. It's extremely narrow. It doesn't go down into the ground, or when it was standing, that is. Now look at this. This is 4 trees, and they're pretty good size. 1, 2, 3, and that third one is actually a double tree. It splits right there. Right. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there is where it splits. So essentially, and it's double, pretty much close to the ground. It actually splits right there. Here, I'll walk over to the other side. We can see it a little better. And there's actually another tree here connected. So it's more than 4. See, it's pretty close to the ground. So I would actually count that as 2 trees. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 trees. Let's take a look at the root system of 5 trees. First off, let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way. Look how thin that is. Hold on a second, folks. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Anyhow, you see how thin even on the bigger section, how thin this root system is, and it's not even that spread out, honestly, for such a massive amount of trees. It's like 4 feet. Look here. No, I'm gonna walk next to it. I'm slightly over 6 feet tall, and it's a little taller than I am. So it's 6 feet. 6 feet by probably, and that's counting all 5 trees, by maybe 10 feet. That's ridiculous. It's pathetic. That's nothing. And you know why? I'm sure you folks know why, and you know where I'm going with this. Oh, I'd like to think that you do, at least. That's why. The chems. I don't see any current planes in the sky. Chem planes. I like to get tagged, so I say it nice and loud. Don't forget to put the tag under my video. Chem plane. That's the problem. All the heavy metals. And then the trees absorb that. And it's just like us, right? Getting blockages around our heart. At the very least, we get sick and weak, right? The worst case scenario, we get a heart attack and die. But the least case, we get weak, very weak, sick, ill, have all kinds of other things probably happen as a result of blockages building up in our arteries around our heart and our brain. It can cause a stroke. It's the same thing. The trees are being choked. They're getting weak. It's killing them. And this right here, this tree graveyard, this right here is a perfect scenario case of what this spraying is doing. And I've seen many people's videos all over the country talking about the trees dying. Some of those videos were a way back, and they were actually wondering why he wasn't a sky watcher. And at the time, I was really new to, when I watched the specific video I'm thinking of right now, I was new to the whole thing, so I wasn't for sure either. But that's exactly what's going on. I wanted to show that to you, and I wanted to ask you, do any of you see this where you live? Let me know in the comments, and I'll talk to you shortly, and see you in the next one. Have a great day.